To be honest, it's been a pleasure knowing you as a youngster. I think we first met when you were 14, 1992, when you first played first 11 cricket. And you came to the home of cricket. I think only place, I mean, it was a special place for you to come and play cricket. That's where we met at Bamalapitia.
Where that Bay kind of lake used to go behind, that smelly thing? Is that the place, home of cricket?
Lush green, brilliant wicket. You got a half century, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a bit of a fire of baptism. I think you guys had a really good pace attack. I remember Mario bouncing every other ball. Yeah, it was a good game. I think we had a very good outing that time. And yeah, as a youngster, as a fresher, it was it was a bit of an eye opener for me.
So where I'd like to go with this is, Mahela, looking back at our school days, how cricket was, and for you to become the person you have. And I've had the pleasure of watching you from that time to go on and achieve a lot of things and earn so much respect. And it's really a great position to be in, and still to be able to talk to you like we did when we were 16, 17, 18. Just like that, it really is incredible. So now, what would you say made you the person you are in terms of cricket and also after?
Well, I think just the upbringing, I guess. I mean, we all played the game of cricket not thinking that we will play for Sri Lanka or anything like that. I think, we just played because we enjoyed cricket, and it was a way of us expressing ourselves as kids. And I mean, both of us went to schools that sports was massive. I mean, obviously St. Peter's, more than cricket, rugby was big at that time, and then yes, cricket. But
yeah, cricket was with Nalanda when we played.
Yeah, so cricket was only Nalanda's thing. So yeah, I mean, that was it. I mean, only later on when we played under 19 cricket and all that we became a bit more serious about the game, and probably got complicated as well. But the thing I always tell youngsters now as well is about enjoying cricket. I think we all enjoyed playing cricket at that age, and it wasn't a stressful outing whenever we go to play a match. I mean,
crowds were there. That was good.
Yeah, we had crowds. I think that's something different.
At Campbell Park, apne gadol gaya hua.
Urukyan Depa. So
by Campbell Park kid.
Well, I think it was enjoyable, and it was good fun. I think that's something that I guess the modern day youngsters don't have is a lot of scrutiny around their games and social media and all that. So we were lucky enough. We were brought up in an era where it was less spoken about, and we just went along and played the game. So
we had half a page match coverage though each
match.
Yeah, that was what we looked forward to.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday papers. Yes. So yeah, I think that was the upbringing, I guess. I mean, so when you start something like that, nothing's going to change in your lifestyle, and you tend to try and keep things simple as much as possible.
In terms of your talent and how you approached your game, was it more trusting yourself? You knew you had the flair. Did you have that arrogance? When I say arrogance, it's arrogance in a good way, the confidence.
Yeah, Russ. I mean, I guess like I was criticized a lot even when I was playing for the national team, the way I played sometimes, and it was exactly the way I played when I was playing for school. Probably curtailed a little bit, got a bit more mature, and understood my game plan a bit better. But my style of play, the shots and all that, I was a player who wanted to dominate or who wanted to take control of things, and I went about doing that. And yeah, I got criticized a lot, and a number of times, and especially the way I played ODI cricket, not so much Test cricket, but ODI cricket. But that's how it was, and the role that I had to play as well in the team. dictated how I had to play sometimes, because you had guys who were settled and who could bat through, and then some of us had to bat around that and make sure that you keep up with the rate. So it was more of a tactical thing as well, and I enjoyed it. I'm not complaining at all, because I enjoyed that role and I enjoyed the way I played. And if I had to do it again, I'll probably do it the same way. So because if you're not enjoying, and if you are not happy about what you're doing, and if you try to be a different player, I don't think you would have been able to achieve what I've achieved. So I've thoroughly enjoyed. I've never changed my game that much since the time I played for school and the way I finished at international level.
Well, I'd probably have to agree, seeing you from those days, but from the age of 14, 15, we kind of knew that you would go on to play for Sri Lanka and go on to do wonderful things. During your school time, something exciting, can you give us an insight, something that might have even ended your career early? Were you naughty? Was there anything like that? We travel out of Colombo for games.
Yeah,
Viraj has been in my ear,
we probably had one or two outings, but I think
how about St. Anthony's Candy in 19...
Yes, and Andy, the worst thing is, guys,
what happened with the master in charge?
Yeah, Viraj and them influencing us. I don't think we should be talking.
So Viraj was your opening bowler, who was actually my batch. I'm a few years older to you. Just for those who don't.
Yeah, guys like Java, Viraj, and Sudam around, it was a very bad influence as a fresher. We were sent to bring some beverages in one of the nights after the game.
You had to pay for it?
I had to pay for it, and then had to bring, and we had to bribe the security guards because you can't go out. And when we were bringing those certain beverages, and the master in charge walked out, so I knew that if I get caught, there was two of us, two freshers. If you get caught with those beverages in hand, that would have been my full stop for that season at least. So I was like playing hide and seek with him and going around pillars at St. Anthony's. Luckily, it was an old building, so we had those massive pillars. So I had to hide around that pillar for about 10-15 minutes before managed to, go in the back door. So I do remember that. I know Viraj and all of them were laughing their head off. But no, you don't get paid. All the freshers has to buy the stuff at that time. I'm sure you'd have done the same thing. You've been a senior.
No. Yeah, we're Catholic school, man. Good team, good school. We don't muck around.
That's. I'll have to ask Brigesh and all those guys.